To the other news, representatives of the Anti-Monopoly Committee say that the East Kazakhstan company Trade unreasonably requested to raise electricity rates for the population by 40%. This figure, according to officials, was the result of accumulated debts and fines of the energy company. The conflict between the Anti-Monopoly Committee and the company Trade is continuing for more than a year now. Officials declined to raise rates in 2009 as requested, which led to the electricity suppliers blaming them for the energy crisis in East Kazakhstan. The Anti-Monopoly Committee claims that the company blows up the scandal for nothing and attracts the public attention as penalties brought by the state bodies will still have to be paid. The scandal was created to apply public pressure on the process of approving tariffs. I want to note that already after the introduction of new tariffs starting March 1st, Trade once again filed an application to change them. Meanwhile, the Social Democratic Party apparently mixes politics with personal relationships. Ordinary members of the organization accuse their bosses of adultery. General Secretary Amirjan Kosanov found himself in the center of the scandal. The rest of the story is next.
Politician and journalist Amirjan Kosanov is accused of adultery. Members of the Social Democratic Party Azad from West Kazakhstan claim that the party Secretary General and local party branch chair Khadisha Mukanova are lovers. Secretary General of the Social Democratic Party Azad Amirjan Kosanov always protects Mukanova. It is no secret that in West Kazakhstan they share more than business and party relations. Anyone can have a wife and a lover, but personal life should not get in the way of the party's interests. Kosanov reacted calmly to the news of adultery and linked the scandal to the aftermath of branch chair elections in Uralsk. Apparently, competitors were not able to accept the defeat.
I'm quite a responsible person. I have a family and 3 children. I know Khadisha Mukanova for a long time, since the establishment of the movement for Just Kazakhstan. As far as I know, she also has a family and is already a grandmother, so we shouldn't pay attention to this scandal.
In her statement, Khadisha Mukanova said that in response to accusations she will be fiercer towards her political rivals, while Kazakh mentality will not break her. The party always has problems with the so-called dirty PR during elections. The figurants of the story will clarify the situation after the local holidays. Meanwhile, the political process is already underway as party members declared a no-confidence vote to Khadisha Mukanova and asked the party leaders to examine the complicated issue.
The International Women's Day was marked for the 100th time this year. Socialist Clara Zetkin proposed to make the March 8th a holiday in 1910. Since then, women traditionally celebrated across the former Soviet bloc. Kazakhstan is not an exception to this rule, as it is evident from the next report.
Abay Opera and Ballet Theatre can seat about 800 people. On March 8, all of them were prominent women. The concert, gifts and flowers, everything was prepared by Almaty City Council. The invited guests are all the best women of our city, who have made certain contribution to our national culture and art, social activities, as well as state and educational areas. Therefore, women here represent very different backgrounds and aspects of people's lives. Also timed to the holiday roundtable discussing the role of women in the consolidation of Kazakh society was held in Almaty. Unfortunately, the discussion quickly turned into celebration after stating some obvious facts, like 26% of Kazakh MPs are women. Thus, the influence of women in the society is growing. Of course, we make some allowance to men, giving the impression that it is them who determine and decide everything in this life. Fortunately, it is quite the opposite. According to statistics, in 6 Kazakh families out of 100, women set the festive table during the International Women's Day. Also, the number of quarrels over presents increases on this day. For already 50 years, men have been dreaming of moving the holiday 3-4 months down the calendar.
We wish every woman happiness, health, luck and love.
Some women decided to play safe during the holiday and bought themselves men as gifts. The next story from Karaganda has more about the innovative business of selling bachelors.
So you stay here, then turn left and walk down.
This is the last rehearsal before entering the stage. 6 young men take part in the auction of bachelors, organized by Karaganda restaurant to celebrate the International Women's Day. The winning bachelor will spend the evening with the highest bidder. The participants were mostly brought here by their friends.
We play cards and whoever was outlast lost the game. What can I say? I was outlast.
Nevertheless, participants do not consider themselves gigolous. Rather, they see today as a challenge and adventure. One of the bachelors, however, did not stand the stress. He just ran away. I looked for him everywhere for a long time, but he's nowhere to be found. Maybe he was too stressed at the rehearsal or got scared of competition. Prior to the bidding, women were warmed up with drinks and dancing. The starting price for each bachelor was $3. Guys were sold like hotcakes. I already love him.
She already loves you and offers $40.
Take off your clothes. The most active bidding was for the most brutal man. Maxim Zhukov is a bodybuilder, and that raised his price in the women's eyes. The bodybuilder was sold for the highest price of $73 to a woman named Janar, who then purchased another bachelor. Later she confessed to being happily married and buying guys just for fun.
On Monday, Ust-Kamenogorsk traffic police officers stopped all female drivers on their side. A special action organized by traffic officials was held to mark the International Women's Day. Instead of license checks, women were given compliments and flowers.
We congratulate you with holidays and wish you good health and prosperity.
Thank you guys, I love you.
Not surprisingly, initially the meeting with the traffic police unnerves drivers. Confused, ladies act outraged and do not understand why they were stopped. The action to congratulate female drivers is held annually, and the duties of the flowers-giving police officers will last until late evening. When we stop them, they first think that they violated some rule. After the congratulations, they leave very happy. We wish them to have good mood until the next March 8th.
Even long after the International Women's Day is over, biathlonist Yelena Hrustaleva is still be accepting congratulations. The winner of the only Olympic medal for Kazakhstan during Vancouver Games says she's very busy right now. To meet with journalists, Yelena came to Almaty from Astana, where she was congratulated by the president. The head of state noted that the Olympic biathlonist saved Kazakhstan from disgrace with her silver medal.
Hrustaleva has yet to receive her award, $160,000 and an apartment for saving the national image. Soon she will have a meeting with Almaty region governor Serik Umbetov in Taldykurgan, where she will be presented with new housing. The medal winner was born and raised in Krasnoyarsk, Russia, where she began her biathlon career and then moved to Kazakhstan several years ago and took Kazakh citizenship. Yelena's plans include the participation in the Asian Games and winning gold in Sochi. Hrustaleva's medal is the first winter medal for Kazakhstan in the last 12 years.
I wanted and I worked hard for this medal, but I cannot say that I was 100% sure that I will come back a winner. I think there are no sportsmen who are 100% sure they will be winners. Yes, things like that are being planned and declared, but inside sportsmen always play safe.
These were the latest updates from Kazakhstan. Thank you for being with us and goodbye.